On this week's episode of the Heating Up Podcast, the New York Knicks are officially headed to the NBA Finals. I repeat, the New York Knicks are headed to the NBA Finals. Absolute domination of the Cleveland Cavaliers with a clean sweep. New York is on fire, and frankly, I still have not processed what I'm watching now. Meanwhile, the Western Conference Finals are still alive with the Thunder holding a 3-2 lead. We'll see if Wemby can somehow drag San Antonio back from the brink and keep their season alive before the finals matchup is officially set. Then we will close the book on the Premier League season and discuss how Tottenham's relegation battle wrapped up because somehow I survived it and I'm still here to talk about it. We've also got an enormous amount of personal news from the podcast as Mike is broadcasting live from a brand new location. We'll find out exactly what's going on there later in the episode. And, of course, we wrap it all up with Heat Check. So lock in, and here we go.
It's a tradition unlike any other.
He's heating up!
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!
He's on fire! Cristiano Ronaldo! Sensational! Boom shakalaka!
You believe in miracles? Yes!
There it goes. See ya.
He's heating up!
Trying to get open, fires away.
Bang! It's over! The Bulls win at the buzzer! Touchdown!
Welcome to this week's episode of the Heating Up Podcast. As always, I'm Sasha here with my wonderful co-hosts Sarah and Mike. And hey, Cleveland, analytically...
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause. I'm sorry. Somebody's hissing. I'm sure.
Yeah, Sarah.
Sarah.
I just unplugged my computer because I saw that I was lit up.
You got purple.
But I'm still purple. Hold on.
Sorry, it'll
There it is.
ruin-
Yes, it's a
Okay.
good call.
I unplugged it already. I did it like 20 seconds ago.
I think there's a literal air conditioning unit in your computer that starts firing up.
Literally, every time. I wonder if patients hear this all day. Who knows?
Yeah.
I guess maybe. So, no, it's off now. It's been off.
All right, we'll keep this in. Well, welcome to this episode of the Heating Up Podcast. As always, I'm Sasha here with my wonderful co-hosts Sarah and Mike. And Cleveland, analytically, this is a broom, you fucking pussies. Utter domination. I mean, biggest loser quote of all time after going down 0-3 by Kenny Atkinson. They lose, and also, very funny, he just immediately gets re-signed. Like, they're just running it back. They're going to try to pay James Harden. They signed Kenny Atkinson again. They're keeping him around. But whatever. Who cares about Cleveland? Absolute domination from the Knicks. Jalen Brunson is just the ideal guy that you want to root for in these situations. His attitude carries through the whole team. I'm starting to see it a lot too. It's just he's got a little bit of that Derek Jeter to him. It's the New York, nothing, no moment too big, seems unfazed. Kind of, he's the heartbeat of the whole team.
The last game was it wasn't. He didn't even need to be Derek Jeter.
No, didn't need to.
They just crushed him.
Yeah,
I saw a really great tweet real quick.
Yeah.
Adding James Harden to win a championship is like marrying a stripper because you want a family.
It's Cleveland. It's like that's exactly what Dan Gilbert does, and it's so true. It's like, no, dude, I think she really likes me. This is really what we're gonna do. I'm different. This is different. She's not. It's not just like all the other guys.
Yeah. No, I found the right one this time.
Yeah.
The Knicks are really they've rolled so easily to the finals that I feel like the Spurs and the Thunder are going to like kill themselves here, and the Knicks are just going to be coming in with like this like New York is back energy.
Yeah, because it doesn't feel like
they could do it. I think they're going to do it. Honestly, I do.
That gets me excited to hear you say that. I guess that's kind of what I want. Is this team as likable as I think they are? Like, obviously, I'm all wrapped up in it, and I think they're likable because I'm rooting for it. But I don't know. Like, are people from the outside? Like, I know Sarah, especially. You've had your issues with the Knicks in the past. Like, is this a team where you're like rooting for them, or you're still like, fuck the Knicks, fuck New York, fuck these New York fans?
They have Team of Destiny vibes, I feel like. And it's concerning. If the Spurs get through, then definitely all in on the Knicks. If not, I mean, I want the Thunder to win, but anyone else, if they play the Thunder, I will want the Thunder, but anyone else, I'd be rooting for the Knicks. They're so likable, this team. Just, I don't know, I feel like it's something about just like the way they came back in that Atlanta series, and it's just kind of been like this wild upward trajectory since then, where it's just like, are they really doing this? And it's been so fun to watch. I mean, I didn't think a sweep would be fun for anyone other than obviously true Knicks fans, but it was still lots of fun to watch. And I feel like, yeah, everyone, I can speak unbiased where other people are rooting for the Knicks.
No, it was just good basketball. It was exciting to watch. It wasn't, I mean, obviously, any sort of 30, 40-point win to the unbiased viewer is never going to be the most exciting, interesting game. But they weren't made. They just couldn't miss shots. The defense was locked down. It was almost. I was literally calling my dad or calling any Knicks fan I know, being like, I literally can't. I can't believe this. I can't believe this is happening. Yeah. Every game you'd come in, oh, they're down 0-2, they're down 0-3. It's like you're going to see some fight here. You got to be careful. And then it's like the Knicks still just put their foot on their neck, and we're just like, we're not even going to give you a chance here. It's like, Jesus Christ, they can't breathe.
You can't. You can't. Careful.
Yeah.
You can't get beat in game one like the Cavs got beat, and then have James Harden, and now I'm adding Donovan Mitchell to that list of just one strong breeze and they're done. Energy.
He was the only one that did anything in that game 4. He put up like 31 points. I mean, he was trying. It was just nobody else could.
When your team's getting their, backs broken.
Too little, too late. Nobody else could make shots. I mean, I'm not really scared of that team. I think I agree. Donovan Mitchell's a good player, but it's all-time depressed face guy too. Even when things are going well, even when he's doing his little Spider hands, it's like he's still got a sad face.
Mm-hmm. Are they bringing back LeBron now?
That might be the only chance.
Maybe.
I think they bring back LeBron and trade James Harden for Kyrie.
Oh, just run it back.
And just totally run it back, not win the title next year, destroy the franchise again for a third time, LeBron.
Sell some tickets, though.
That would be an incredible way to go out. Like, really stick it to Dan Gilbert.
Is Bronny going, too?
He literally has to go. He has to
no, we're keeping Bronny in L.A.
No, Bronny needs to be protected.
What about Bryce?
As many years in
they
the
getting
NBA
Bryce?
as his dad.
Yeah.
I don't know. Didn't he just redshirt? He didn't even play in college.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably second round for sure.
Right, we're just going to keep thinking that LeBron's just going to stick around one more year for this kid. He's literally going to be in there for another 20 years. LeBron's just going to play for his grandkid. He's going to wait just one more year until he's able to play with his grandchild.
I stick with the belief that if Luka and Austin Reeves and they kept the momentum that they had going there prior to me putting some money on them to win the title, that they would have made some noise this year. LeBron was playing great. You just can't put it all on a 41-year-old.
Right.
So send him to Cleveland, where they'll all have to put it on a 42-year-old.
Yeah.
That'll work. Dan Gilbert could easily take that bait.
Yeah. I just don't see him going to Cleveland. He would have to take, no money, and I can't see him doing that with that guy. I think they hate each other.
He's already a billionaire. But, yeah, I mean, if you ask anybody in the world, it's like, do you want to make more money or less money? There's not a lot of people. It's like, less is fine.
Except for wait staff on a slower Friday night.
They're just like, yeah, you
and
know what?
All wait staff want to make less money. I would like to go home, please.
Shout out, Amanda.
Can you cut me? Shout out.
No, I can totally say that.
I know. I lived it.
She's got a mortgage to pay.
Can I be cut? And then she'd be doing side work and be like, I can't pay my bills.
Yeah. I know. Let's go have a shot and smoke a cigarette. Sorry.
Yep.
But Cat played amazing, selfless, passing, rebounding. He would still get his buckets, couple clutch threes.
Zesty.
Oh, it's so zesty. But no, my favorite is I still have no idea how he actually talks, because every time he gets interviewed, just grew up, just boy from New York, rooting for this team. Like, you didn't talk like that in Minnesota.
And then the ball, and then the first tip off, first foul. Oh my God!
Yeah. He's got a little bit of an identity crisis, but not on the court. And that's all that matters. He's playing hard, not trying to draw fouls. He's been great. Josh Hart, we did have a Josh Hart game, dropped I think 26. But even when he's not scoring, still locking up on defense, getting 10 boards a game. Definitely a lifeblood of this team. But also when he's not scoring, it doesn't matter, because Landry Shamet just turned into fucking Klay Thompson overnight somehow. Dude just doesn't miss threes, especially in the third and fourth quarter. They're just putting him in there, letting Josh Hart rest, and like, thank God Mike Brown has the balls to be like, hey, Landry Shamet's hot. We're going to leave him in there playing clutch third, fourth quarter minutes, and it's like the dude just he gets 2 shots, makes them, and then taking heat checks. It's unbelievable. The Landry I thought during the Hawks series it was like they weren't ready for a Landry Shamet game, but it's just been every game has been a Landry Shamet game for like 11 straight games. Who would have thought?
Yeah, he's and Mike Brown is really going to prove me wrong that like a coach that's been around can figure it out. He was doing the thing of bringing in Mitchell Robinson just until he would get Cleveland in the penalty and then taking him out.
Yeah,
and it was like, and then they were just going to the free. Like he coached circles around Kenny Atkinson, and
yeah, who would have
I've
thought?
always thought Kenny Atkinson was a great coach, and then this was like a real, not a good look. I'm surprised they brought it back after they released that video. Did you see the prep talk he was giving in the locker room?
Oh, lack of pep talk, you mean?
It was so uninspired. It was so funny. Somebody had written like, "Oh, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to run through a wall." He's like, basically, we want to get out there and like play great. It's like, okay,
that was more inspiring.
Yeah,
that had more pizzazz. You're on 0 hours of sleep, and that had literally you saying that sentence had more oomph to it than anything that came out of his mouth.
Well, thank you. I would move my family to Cleveland and take that job if they want to give it to me.
You would James Harden in the same locker room after all the stuff you've said about him?
It's okay. We'll I'll give him some free dances.
He'll love that.
Right. That's how you keep James happy.
You're just a guy that knows how to connect. But yeah, you're so right. You put Mitch in. He has a few sick alley oops and blocks. Gets him in the bonus, and he pulls him out.
Yep.
And also every time go on. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, you go.
I don't know. Are you seeing these things? I don't know if it's just because it's like on like deep Knicks Twitter, or are you seeing these videos of like Mitchell Robinson shooting free throws pregame, or like him playing him like running fives like in like a gym in the off season?
No, is he really good?
He doesn't. He's like shooting threes, like not missing.
Yeah. That's crazy. A lot of NBA players say that, like all these centers. They're like, yeah, if you go into like an open gym, they're shooting like 70%, 80% threes.
Literally, just search it. I'll send it to you guys, whatever. But there's literally he's running. Like, he's literally taking one hand free throws in the stadium before the game, warming up. One hand free throws, just wet. There's videos of him like crossing people up at like those like super expensive gyms that you always see, like Jamal Crawford would always go to. Yeah, Melo. Right, they'd go just like these high-rise gyms that they just go and have these runs at with other pros. And Mitchell's literally crossing dudes up, step back, crazy, like Wemby threes. And it's like you can't, like one free throw, and it's like in an actual game. It's just, there's got to be something so mental to it that we just can't understand about because it's like they have the ability, they're pros, and then he can't make a free throw. It's mind-boggling.
Those high-rise gym videos. What's the first celebrity that comes to mind when you see those? I have 3. I want to see if you guess any of mine.
It's always like athletes,
Hoodie
or
Mello, Mello, a rehabbing athlete, Ben Simmons, and then who are the celebrities that you see in those videos?
Like playing, or they're watching?
Yeah, no, there.
I don't know. I just think about the athletes. I think Hoodie Mello.
Let's see if this gets you going.
Okay.
Drake.
He's there. He's definitely there.
Adam Sandler.
I was gonna say Adam Sandler, but that felt. I feel like he's playing more like outside. Like there's just weird pictures of him like on on some beach in like L.A. or like and he's just wearing shorts that are way too big.
And like Gary Vaynerchuk.
Oh, he's wearing knee braces and like
just there, giving them because he's there because he's their business guy.
Right, giving them wine.
They're all going to be brands. They're going to be brands.
You guys got to understand these new shoes. All right, Gary.
You have to first thing you want to be successful. You got to kill your family, and then then you can focus on the work.
Does your 2-year-old really want you to be successful? If they want, you shouldn't be changing their diapers. You should pay somebody to change their diapers because you should be making money.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Gary.
Shut up, Gary.
He's one of those people that, like, when you just call them by their first name, it's weird. You get so used to saying Gary V or Daniel Day-Lewis, where, like, you don't really... That's his Gary.
Just Gary.
It's like Gary.
Thank God he came up with Gary V, or he'd be homeless probably.
Gary. Daniel Day-Lewis. Danny Lewis.
Danny Lewis. Just Daniel.
Dan Lewis.
Dan.
It's not a Dan. You have to say
no.
his full name.
Right. That's true.
I'm trying to think. There's got to be other people we say their full names.
This is great podcasting.
Yeah, this is really good.
Sarah, jump in. Sarah,
I don't even know who Gary is. I don't know who
Are you
Gary is.
shitting me?
Oh, now
No, I probably do if I see him.
Yeah.
I can.
Now
look
that
it up
we've
while
said
we-
it, his
Well, then
name out
clearly
loud,
you're
you're gonna
not
have
10xing.
Was Gary what?
Gary Vanderchuk. Just like if you
Vanderchuk?
Gary V. You'll not, but actually don't do it. I'm not gonna. I hope you don't do it because now you're gonna start getting 1,000 Instagram. You're not gonna be able to go on any social media without seeing this fucking guy.
I did it on my work computer, so
look
or my
familiar,
regular
yeah.
laptop. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
This one picture
1,000.
looks familiar. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he's one of these. The kind of guy that the worst guy you know really looks up to.
Has gives you a book that he wrote.
Mm-hmm.
Tells you to read it. It'll fix everything.
Doesn't fix anything. It's like just
Really
try.
funny. Somebody gave me a book, and I didn't realize who had written it till years later. And again, if you're not in this funny, getting these self-help people, Grant Cardone.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That sounds familiar.
So I realized that a book somebody gave me at one point was a Grant Cardone book, and once I pulled the two together, I was like, I thought very lowly of this person.
Yeah.
I was like, oh God.
My
What you
favorite.
got to do is sell to survive.
Yeah, this guy. This guy's a true psychopath.
He's the one who said, I have 3 days. When you have 1 day, I have 3 days.
Yep.
I get up, I break my 1 days from 6 a.m. to 12. My next day, 12 to 6. Or no, what he does something where he just basically just talks about never sleeping, and he has 3 days. Boom! Every year, I have 3 years. It's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Absolute nut job. Oh my god. And then there's another guy like that. I can't remember his name. There's more bad podcasting. I'm trying to find him now.
10x guy.
Is that who's the old white-haired guy?
Oh, that's Ray Dahlia.
No.
Dahlia.
He's the worst. He's the absolute worst.
This is just one giant Instagram ad that somebody's listening to right now that they
All that
can't
we're
swipe
doing.
away from.
Yeah.
10x that shit.
You guys lost
Dan
me.
Pena. Do you know who Dan Pena is?
Let me see his face.
Oh no, because
I
I'm trying
think
to
I
find a
do.
video right now. But he's the same one of those. You gotta sell, because selling is is your lifeblood.
I'll tell you, anybody comes up and they're like, I'm down to my last 5,000. He's like, I tell you, the first thing I do that 5,000 is go to the bank, get out a $5 million loan, buy an investment property, turn that investment property, buy 10 more. It's everything they're saying is bullshit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. With thousands. So actually,
They're making their money selling their bullshit. It's crazy.
This is a good enough quote. This is what I always think. Dude. Oh, so this is Dan Pena.
I'll do whatever it takes. Yeah. Well, that means something different to me. It means something different to guys like Hitler. Why do I have Hitler's picture behind my desk? He's arguably the best salesman that ever lived. How do you get 60, 70, 80 million people to genocide 10 million people?
Oh my God.
Either those 10 million people had to do something terrible, which wasn't the case, or you got to be a
Yeah.
slick motherfucker. I mean, and he was. Okay?
And that's why I have his picture behind my desk.
It's just here's this is my family. This is a boys' trip to San Antonio, and there's Hitler. Huh? Who? Yeah, H-Man. Hell of a salesman. Hell of a salesman.
Oh my God.
That is not
insane.
that is not
That's
a joke
insane.
either. Yeah.
And you can't tell me privately he doesn't think that the Jewish people did something wrong.
No.
He had to back his way out of that. It's not because they did something wrong, which I don't think
that's
they
not the
did.
case. I don't think they did anything.
But
Probably. Yeah.
Turn the microphone. Are we on? Are we still recording?
So yeah, that's Gary V basically.
Anyway,
glad
that's
this is
good
not
job,
my
Knicks.
algorithm.
Are you guys yeah? That's Are you guys Pokemon people? I don't know that. What's like
No.
you know
Yeah,
how they
sure.
like grow from
We're
one to the
straying
next?
so far from my
Evolve.
interest right now.
No, yeah,
So
they
far.
evolve. That Dan Pena is
Evolve?
basically like the more evolved version. He's like the third, like when you got like extra superpowers. Yeah,
You start putting global dictators and kind of backing them.
best salesman there ever was.
Oh, that's so good.
So yeah, other than that, yeah, New York Knicks. We won. We watched a lot of tape. We're gonna get rested. Hopefully, we just stay hot. You know, rest versus rust. Obviously, I mean, we swept the Sixers. We got a bunch of rest, and then we swept the Cavs. So stay on the trajectory. Keep playing good ball. Also, shout out Mikal Bridges. Shot 69% through 3 games. Like it wasn't as good in the but like unbelievable shooting percentage. I'm very, very, very excited. Western Conference Finals. The Thunder are up 3-2. Sarah, how are you holding up? How's Chad doing? Are things okay? Are we scared at all? Where are the where are the mentals at?
He was nervous going into last night's game, obviously with it being tied up, but feeling good. That's how the series has been. It's like start to feel a little bit good, then San Antonio wins one, get a little anxious, then the Thunder pull it out. We're just going tit for tat with these two teams back and forth. I think that the Spurs are probably going to win tomorrow. It's tomorrow, right? Yeah, tomorrow at the Premier Spring, right? I think we're going 7 in this one for sure. It's been a physical series, so much up and down. Honestly, hard basketball to watch. I don't know if it's hard basketball to watch. It's just weird basketball. Like one team looks terrible, the other one looks dominant. It's ugly offensively on one side, and it's just like very anxiety provoking basketball to watch, I feel like. And it's just Wemby. Still, I don't like him. He's so good. I can't deny that, but I don't like watching him play and what he does to the game. Like I do
like
not want to see.
You're getting on this train early because you are like the only one, and like especially if they start winning, people will join you. But you might be the first to this train, and I respect it.
Yeah, Hartenstein like shooting like freaking moon balls like above the backboard to try and like get them in. It's but it's like like I don't want people altering their shots because of Wemby. I don't like watching that type of basketball. And Chet is just getting bodied out there. It's watching like someone get bullied. Like I feel sad for him watching it.
Well, like
because
60% of the time, 40% of the time, he's doing it to himself.
That's true. That not wrong there. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be subscribing in the future to the type of basketball that Wemby brings, and it's a shame because
you're watching shades flopping, and you're like, this tall guy Wemby, is a bridge too far?
Oh my god! Honestly, I don't even know if I don't even want to get into shade. We can get into shades flop, and we already discussed it. But it's annoying. I do agree with that. But half the time, that's just him now. Just like Mitchell Robinson cannot make a free throw, Shea just falls down after he shoots now, whether he was hit or not. And
I'm
that's
afraid
just
he has like a like ALS or something. Honestly, right?
it's just I think it's just like a habit that he developed. It's like the same thing. Yeah, no, it would not be cerebral palsy that he would be manifesting with. But yeah, so it's well, he's kind of just like collapsing, really.
Yeah, he's like one of those guys. I brought it up on the pot. One of those like string things where it's like you hit the button on the bottom and it's like the string loosens and they just like fall like a Toy Story character.
Like Woody if one of the adults walk into the room.
That's exactly it. Takes a shot and he turns into a toy when it's not Sid. What's the main character's name?
Andy.
When Andy
but
walks
he's
in.
doing it and it's not getting called. And sometimes
Andy
it does.
really well in a few years, buddy. Get ready to
Better
learn Andy.
Get ready to learn Andy.
Or like one of those goats that when you scare them, they just fall over.
The narcoleptic goats. I like those.
That could be
All
him.
right, I'm done.
Sorry, Sarah. What were you saying?
Anyways.
No, he's falling. It's the same thing. I don't even want I feel like talking about it's just like this is getting talked about everywhere, so it's very like redundant. But he's falling. It's not getting called sometimes. Sometimes it is. That's just how he's shooting right now, and that's what he's doing. I can't say promote it, but at the same time, it's not ruining the game for me by any means. Like it is what it is. I feel like if you're looking for it, it's ruining the game for you. But if you're just watching basketball, it shouldn't be as much of an issue as it's becoming.
Yeah, the thing I don't like is the getting up and complaining about it when they don't get the calls or anything like that. That very much annoys me. I'm always just hate the complaining of the refs anyway, but that's every team, every player. So
they're really bad. The highlights are not good. I saw a Jared McCain one. Yesterday.
Yeah.
Jared McCain. I got all sorts of Jared McCain versus Cat. They're gonna get into a slap fight. But anyways,
I'll take Cat
they might
all day.
kiss out there. He elbows Dylan Harper like in the throat, bringing the ball down the court.
Yeah.
Then runs it. Then as Dylan Harper like grabs his Then he runs in front of him, stops. Dylan Harper, he stops short, so Dylan Harper touches him, and then he like face plants onto the. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. It
good.
definitely looks worse. Like when you're watching it in the game, it's like it gets kind of caught up. But then when you watch the super cuts of it, it's like, oh, I guess that did happen a decent amount. It makes it way worse when you watch the highlights.
I think
And slow down.
He have 6 made shots and 30 points. SGA?
Shea?
Is that real?
Yeah.
Did I see that?
I just said yes real quick. I don't know, but it's. I mean, yeah,
I'll tell you right in a minute.
I think he had 10 like in the beginning of the game. He wasn't shooting great. I think he had like 11 points on like one made field goal, 1 or 2.
He finished the last game 7 for 19, but scored 32 points. Get the fuck out. That's insane, guys.
It's getting to the line a lot. And I get it. That's a skill. Like, that's something that he's going out and trying to do. That's how he's getting his points. But I just think, like, I don't know how you coach it. I'm hoping that Mike Brown, if this ends up being the matchup, I'm hoping that Mike Brown can figure out a way to, it's like, have your team play really good defense and not be put in positions where he can get these fouls on you, where it's like let him fall down, but you need to have the positioning and have the spacing to not be putting yourself in this position to send him to the free throw line all the time. There's no way that he's just this much of a magician where if you are like really trying and playing some lockdown defense, where it's like it can't be inevitable. I just don't want to believe that it's inevitable, but we'll see. We'll see, I guess.
I think maybe it was part of my take or somewhere I'd heard the idea of like basically allowing them to go back after games and like assess technical fouls for these things, and like multiples end up with suspensions and stuff. Like I think I'm for that. I mean, I get it gets into like real serious, and then you're really scrutinizing everything.
But you have to. If the games are coming
killing
down
the
to
product. You're killing the product. Like
right.
It could be a not fun. This could really boil over if it's Thunder's Knicks and they don't like get it together.
They'll burn.
And what's
New
crazy
York
is
down.
if the Thunder played hard, I still think they could. I think they would actually be better.
If
That's
they were
just me.
just trying to go.
If they
get
just
shots.
tried to, if they just like went after and were aggressive, and not just being whatever they're doing, sassy foul baiters, and Chet.
They're
Chet is.
they're the masters of that. The masters baiters. And then, so I don't know which one of these teams I want more. I don't want to be caught on a live mic saying that like give us blank, give us this team. Obviously OKC scares me more just because of their depth, their pedigree. I think we can. But that being said, I think we can bully Chet down low. I'm hoping that our defense is good enough where it's like we can go. Like I think we can go man up and play Oklahoma City well. I'm also just feeling confident because I have just watched my team like not lose in a month, 5 weeks.
Yeah.
But like, and then obviously San Antonio, I feel like last game, I don't know if Wemby just wasn't trying, but certainly whatever they were doing was keeping Wemby like at the 3-point line, relatively neutralizing him. And then to be honest, I'm not too afraid of the rest of that team. And obviously when Wemby's not on the court, it's a different team with Luke Cornett. Like who gives a fuck? Castle's good. Am I terrified of him as like a whatever second year player? Like
no,
not
he's
really.
too young, but he's going to be terrifying.
Yeah, I think he's going
Him
to be
and
very
Harper
good.
are going to be terrifying.
Yeah, with Wemby too if he stays healthy. But also like can Wemby keep playing this many minutes for this long? Like he had like a 20-something minute restriction like all season. Now all of a sudden it's like go out there play 35 minutes for multiple like long deep series.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they all can't have high levels of minutes. Is that because of the blood thing he had, or because he's like a circus
He's enormous
freak?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I feel like if you could play 27 minutes, you should be able to play 8 more. Like, what's the?
I think just at the quality, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
They give him an oxygen. Did you give him oxygen or something?
I guess, Sarah, you're the closest thing to an actual
Why can't you
competitive
play,
athlete.
Sarah?
Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's definitely something said about obviously the physical and mental intensity of it, and they're trying to wear him down like big time, obviously. So he's taking the brunt of it more than most. So I do think it would be interesting to see how he responds the further we get into this, even with tonight. And if there's a game 7 in this series, I feel like you'll get a kind of a better idea. And if they do end up advancing to the finals, then I don't know. But he did do his monk training and everything. Like maybe mentally he's able to overcome that fatigue more than others. I don't know how that factors into things.
Was he at high altitude? That'd be good for his.
Probably, I think.
He always is.
In Tibet? Was he in Tibet? Did he just like where other people had to go to like base camps? He just like stepped up to the next level.
Just stood up. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just there. His like head was just in the doorway.
I also love the thought of like some 5'2" monk in Tibet just getting to see Wemby for the first time, like thinking aliens are coming. Like, we're being invaded. Like, what the fuck is this?
And if Wemby had shaved his head, he could kind of like be like a god maybe to them. You know, like if he.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You leave him there for a month, he just runs this country.
Well, maybe that's his life after basketball.
Just
Maybe.
running Kyrgyzstan.
Yeah, maybe.
I think I saw some tweet like years ago saying like if this was 200 years ago, the like Steven Adams and his family would just run New Zealand.
Wait, who would?
Steven Adams, or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, because he has like I think he's like in the middle height. I think he's one of like 11. So like he's just got a bunch of siblings, like boys and girls, that are all like between 6'8" and 7'2". It's like, yeah, they would just be kings if society was different.
And I'm going to be really serious here, so don't laugh.
Yeah.
With all the disclosure stuff going on with aliens and everything, do you not think there is like even like what percentage chance, and I'm being serious, that this guy is not a human being really? And
What
this
percent?
is like by the end of his career, are we just acknowledging, are we having a debate? Is Stephen A. Smith arguing that they should have their own league where that race of aliens plays? What are the chances? 5? Do you give me 10%?
No.
You're
not
pushing
that.
for high because you both want to give me 0. Because you're
No,
a
I don't
bunch
want
of
to give you
sheep.
0. That was also
I'll give you
that was
3.
just like one of my
3.
favorite. I was
All
thinking
right.
3. That was that's like one of my favorite, one of the old school Jew jokes that you just did. It's like a son goes to his dad and says, "Dad, I need $20 for school." I said, "Jesus Christ, $15? What do you need $10 for?"
Right. Except the opposite.
Yeah,
What do you
you're
guys
like
give me?
5%,
10,
10.
25% chance at least?
What are you putting it at?
25%.
25? Oh, you said
Yeah,
5.
we've never seen, no, 25. I said 25. You heard me right.
A quarter. There's a quarter.
Yeah. He doesn't look like a human being.
He does not. And France
doesn't-
is like relatable enough and like good at basketball where we're not asking too many questions, but it's so far away where it's like, yeah, we haven't seen this guy. Like I guess whatever.
Well, we were just Giannis is like 30, right?
Maybe
There was a
31.
time
Yeah.
not that long ago where his nickname is the Greek Freak, and Wembanyama's like a foot taller and like could play like a point guard. He's maybe better with the ball. Like, what are we talking about?
Shoots better for sure.
What are they feeding him in France? What is it? Why are there not more French people that height?
Goose liver.
Pate? Is that what that's
Yeah.
called? Is that
Foie
what that
gras.
is?
Foie gras.
Foie gras. That's right.
Sarah, that's actually
I
Sarah's
don't know,
second
guys.
favorite food behind carrots.
She likes carrots and animal liver.
Yeah,
Duck
and,
liver.
and veal.
We used to have a meal when I worked at McGuire's, anti-shout out McGuire's. We had a veal chop and it was topped with foie gras, and we used to joke that it was animal cruelty topped with animal cruelty,
That's pretty nice. That's good.
and it was like
Yeah.
$70 20 years ago.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
The weird part was, is how you guys had a veal tank. You know how they got like lobster tanks? Like you could pick your own, which was the weird
Your
part.
veal. Yeah, and
Yeah.
until I worked my way up the server, I'd get in there and slaughter them in front of these elitist politicians, Albany elite.
Yeah, which baby cow do you want? Like Mike?
Put out my cigarette and jump in the tank.
You're just so sad and beaten down. You're like, oh my god, taking a shot before you have to go.
Yeah, I've really come a long way.
Yeah, proud of you. Speaking
The
of
harder
how
part
long-
was to catch the ducks. They were quicker for the livers.
No, those rascally little geese. Wrapping up quick, Premier League. Tottenham officially staved
over.
off
Is it
relegation.
over?
Yes, that's the last Premier League game was
Mark
on
it,
Sunday.
count.
For this week, it's over for the week.
Barely. There's more soccer. Don't worry. But the Tottenham will not be playing again until August. So you guys have a little bit of a reprieve. Whatever.
What was the
2
score?
months.
Tell the people the score, because I was almost right.
1-0. You were almost right, and I talked you out of
my God,
betting
it was so
Tottenham. You should have bet them. I just couldn't emotionally handle it. But we did manage to win, which is very exciting. We did need to win as well, or win or draw, because West Ham ended up winning 3-0 on the same day. So we needed to win. We couldn't lose and get away with it. Roberto De Zerbi is our savior. I hope ownership backs him, brings in whatever he wants. Hopefully we're never in that situation again. And it was a tremendous amount of relief watching everybody celebrate like crazy to finish literally 17th out of 20 in the league. It felt great, but it was crazy. Relegation, it's a live wire. They should absolutely add that to American sports. They never will, but boy, does it make every game exciting. So next year, I guess also we had so many injuries these past 2 years that they've now hired an outside firm to come in and figure out what's going on. If something's going on with our field, somebody was saying it has something to do with the roll on top field that we have for football. They want to see what's going on. All the focus will be on the league table in the FA Cup next year. We're one of the highest grossing clubs in the world. Let's start spending like it and develop a scouting team. And then also upcoming in these next week, I will do a World Cup preview. And boy, I think the betting odds are off on this a little bit. I think there's some ways that we can make some money here that I've been looking at already. So very, very exciting. Yeah, soccer really never stops. These guys basically play 12 months a year. It's crazy that more of them aren't injured more often. General life updates. Big news from the podcast family. Welcome to the world, Eileen Blazel. So shout out Mike, recording from the hospital room. Live from the hospital room. How are we holding up over there?
Here you go for all the YouTubers.
Oh, there she is.
First time on camera. What a babe. Look at her.
Look at her. Thank God she looks nothing like you. She got lucky.
All mom. All mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for leading off the podcast and saying how gritty I was. We had to wait. Everybody's tuned out. They're like, oh, this is
it's the
another
tease.
regular episode.
It's called the tease,
Heating Up
Mike, in the
Pod.
business.
I'm in, where am I postpartum? Talking to my wife. In postpartum, I've been here since Sunday. Right? When did we get here? Sunday? I have slept less than 7 hours, probably. Actually, no, we got a good night's sleep. I had to get ready for the pod for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had a baby.
Incredible.
Unexpectedly early.
3 weeks early, everybody. Incredibly
weeks early.
on Memorial Day.
On Memorial Day. Yep. Shout out. I said we got to have her for America. This is the 250th year for the troops.
Shout out troops.
And I'm doing okay. The nurses keep checking on me. I said, emotionally, I'm okay. I'm good. And then they're like, sir, we're trying to talk to your wife. And I'm like, listen, guys, can you just check my vitals too, but not my blood pressure?
I'm 80%
my wife's got the
caffeine.
blood pressure high. Yeah. Mostly. I have a case of Red Bull. That's a first in my life. I asked my mom for 2. She brought me a case. Mm-hmm. And I've drank.
Shout out
I've had
moms.
3 today.
That's a lot.
Shout out Red Bull. No free ads, but you get them. But the baby's great, and mom's great, and it's great. And I was so excited to do this show because it's very raw in the moment.
Yes.
It'll be fun to look back on. Oh, you can listen to this in the future.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
wow.
What advice do I have for her? Don't listen to Sasha when he tells you not to bet on his team. He's an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Bad bets. Sasha's been here helping me out. Brought us dinner last night, so it was very.
We
nice
hung
of
out.
him.
Got to meet the baby. She's beautiful, even better in person.
Yeah.
She's adorable.
Yes, she really is. And my son met her. Very cute. He got to.
That
help
was my
wash
next
her
question.
hair.
What's his vibe on
Yeah.
this? Is he loving it, or is he?
If you want to cry,
Just
Mike's
love
got
it.
about a minute and a half video that'll make a stone tear up.
Well, I've actually, because we don't have much to do other than, when the baby sleeps, we're just sitting around. I've edited a very good, I'll send you guys the video I put together. This is my Steven Spielberg moment. Yeah. It's, I wasn't sure if I was going to cry on this podcast. It's, this is different from my first child because I had been through it. So we were less blown off guard and more prepared. And it's way more I'm soaking it all in so much more. I'm extremely happy, filled with joy. With my son, I was is he breathing? Is he alive? I don't know. I'm scared to death.
Sasha's oh no.
Well, no. Well, hopefully, Sasha, I tried to give you that advice to try your best, but it doesn't mean that what happened with my son. Every experience is unique. Every child is unique, but this one is just. I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life. I am going to get myself a little upset. So it's great. It's great. I was so excited we got to do this too. From the hospital because I grind. These guys go on vacations. They can't be on the show. Sarah doesn't have internet. Sasha doesn't pay his bills. I'm here. I'm hosting hospital Wi-Fi.
It's been impressive. Better than Sasha's so far.
Very good. Mike's rigged the door shut to keep the nurses out for the hour.
They're just banging on the door outside.
The cops are going to be there in 12 minutes.
Do vitals on my family, and I'm when the show's done, you guys.
I got to do vitals on this fucking podcast. Jeffrey's got to listen. Shout out Felicia Bar and Grill.
Shout out Jeffrey. Shout out all the big listeners. Joel Thierry's going to be having a baby soon.
Very exciting.
Lot of. It's little kid season. Where all of us are going to have kids.
It's crazy. I'm excited to join the train.
And then for the both of you, I can now say I'm the only one with two.
Yeah,
so I can
father
still
of two.
keep making excuses. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm running a little late. I've got 2 kids, guys. Okay.
You got to have another, so you can be LeBron, father of 3.
No, I don't think so. I think we're done with 2. What do you think? Wife says that's it. It's a wrap.
All right. Well, we'll see. Give her a day. But listen, we love you. We're very happy for you and very, very exciting.
Yes,
and just as beauty comes into the world, it so quickly leaves. Sarah, goodbye, Kenny. Can we? Is Kenny okay?
Larry. Okay. Larry.
Fuck.
Good try.
I was like, who's Kenny?
First I'm like, did I miss something here?
No, I knew it was a name.
Yeah.
So can we fill people in on Larry?
Yes. So last week, right before we were about to record the podcast, we're having
Larry's
some work
here
done.
With me.
Yeah.
We're having some work done on the house. I'm working away in the upstairs office, and all of a sudden I hear a loud thud screaming, Larry, Larry, Larry. I look out my window in the office. I look straight down, and there's a guy face planted, not moving, limbs askew, if you can see this, just not moving on the ground. So I'm like, oh my God, one of these workers just died at our house. Literally, that was my thought. So I run outside. I abruptly end my visit with my patient. They're calling 911 already. Apparently, Larry fell from about 5 feet up. But what came to light later after the fact was he fell and then he hit his head on the metal beam that he was standing on. So that's why he didn't fall backwards. He fell forward, hit his head, and was knocked out. He was out for about 5 minutes before he actually answered us. We were screaming. Long time. Then he was kind of just delusional. The workers, they're like, he's bleeding out everywhere from the head. I'm like, what? And then I go over. It was only a couple drops. But
did you do a step aside? I'm a doctor.
No, I was just like, do you want me to talk to EMS? Because they were not providing any helpful information whatsoever. EMS is trying to ask, did he just slip and fall, or did he pass out and then fall? And they just were not getting that. They're like, he was up there fine. He was fine. I'm like, okay, did he pass out and fall, or did he slip? You know what I mean? So I did take over the EMS call, and then I checked his pupils. That was one of the only things I remembered from my acute trauma. They were fine, so that was good. But yeah, I was just screaming his name, and finally he answered me. They said 2 ambulances, 3 police cars. It was a lot going on at our house. Thankfully, he was up fine, and he actually got discharged the following day from the hospital with just a concussion, is what they said. So Larry's all good. Hasn't been back to the scene yet. I don't expect to see him back. He better be. I bet he's milking his workers' comp, as he should be. So. Good for him, I guess. So yeah, that was an interesting experience there.
Has it slowed down progress at your house at all?
Maybe. Well, the next day they all just kept being like, oh my God, like Larry's not here. Like everyone who came was like, what happened? I heard the story. I literally was in the office and I had to hear about Larry falling like 6 times throughout the day to every single other person who came to the house. Like the guy came for the drop off stuff for the roof. They were asking about it. Everyone's asking about it. But since then, Saturday we came home and there's a screeching noise coming from the basement, and it rained a lot this weekend, as you guys know. And the basement was taking on water. Our current basement from the addition.
Oh no.
Yeah, and from everywhere, just like it, just seeping out of the ceilings, seeping out. Like I'm like, I don't even know the
Is that
source.
their fault, or is that now a new?
Well, apparently
Larry.
it happens when you don't get to finish like all of the enclosing it off, where it's coming through the joists. I don't know, but from there. So, and it was running to the lowest point, obviously into the basement. So that was, the builder was here till 10:30 Saturday night, cause it was going to rain the next day for the next day and a half. And I'm like, we need this fixed. So our basement isn't finished.
You don't have a finished basement.
Not currently, but we're finishing the new one. So that's why, our basement's super old in our house. It's from like early 1900s, and then they leveled it and built up the 2 stories in 2017. But the basement is super old. So I was very stressed about mold because it's wood. It's just wood joists all on the ceiling and then cement floors. So, yeah, so that was unexpected. And now there's a roof and everything on it, but they didn't get to do the shingles because the roofers canceled last minute, and now we're getting rain tonight. So I'm panicking that I'm going to wake up. They took the tarp down because the roofers were supposed to be here yesterday. And then the roofers no-showed yesterday, said they were coming today, did not show today. Because it's subcontractors. Like they contracted out the roofers. So now we're just gambling. The rain is supposed to start at 10-ish tomorrow. They're coming at 7 a.m. So hopefully they finish before it starts raining.
They got 3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours to do our new roof. And on the addition.
Are you regretting this? Are you regretting this?
Every day. Yeah, but then it looks really good. Everyone in the neighborhood keeps being like, wow, super nice addition, like super big. And then I feel good about it after people are complimenting me on it. So I like going out and looking at it because it does look really nice. And I know it's going to be worth it in the end, but it sucks. That isn't even half of it. Other stuff has been going on. My keys went missing for a little bit. That's still unclear how that happened. I found them finally. Hey, Larry was probably pissed that I called the police or something about our EMS on him.
Larry doesn't have insurance.
Hell no.
Not. No, probably not. No, I think he does.
Ruined.
I think he does. His wife wanted him to go to Albany Med. So yeah. Anyway, so it's
Mary.
been rough.
Okay, we're learning more about him.
Yes, his wife was on the phone, and we had to break into his iPhone, try and get his passcode to get her number.
Sarah's just like holding his hair up, like as he's
literally,
passed out,
we're like
trying
on
to
the
get
side.
Face
I was
ID.
on the ground trying to do Face ID, literally
jeez.
in like a pile of dirt. I was in there, so yeah. So it's
Thank
just
you for
been
your
great.
service. You're basically
you.
troops. You're a troop.
First responder, I guess you could call me.
Hell yeah.
Hey, that's what I was. I was a first responder. I was in that emergency room. Me and you were basically doctors.
Yeah.
Basically,
You're not
you
gonna
are
save
the
the
second
life. I was
doctor
there.
on the podcast.
Yeah.
You do
Whoa.
have more doctor takes than Sasha, for sure.
I was a set of hands in
That is
that OR. If you think about it, like I told them, like if somebody goes down, I'm ready.
Yeah. You were probably
that person
inquiring
was
about
you.
the meds that she was getting. I'm sure.
And-
Were you looking to get a
yeah.
little bit of anything?
Oh, speaking of which, so Dawn's on Toradol. We talked about this, right?
What's her report on
should I
it?
try to? How's Toradol treating you? She said it was amazing. She went 3 for 5 with 2 stolen bases
Wow.
Wow.
in the hospital baseball league. No, but seriously, should I try to? I was trying to listen to all the different drugs to see like if there's anything great. She does have like a free pass to get like some opiates. We're not doing that because she's so brave, so strong, and I don't need
Yeah.
a wife with an opiate addiction. But, yeah, Toradol came up. I popped up. I literally sat up on the couch. I was like, "What are you giving her?" They're like Toradol. I was like, "Oh." I was like,
Get out.
I told her, I was like, people can play basketball with like broken ankles with Toradol.
Tell them your back's hurting you a little bit from sleeping on whatever bench you're on. See, they'll give it to
I
you.
should try to. Yeah. Also, I have a hard time staying focused on tasks. I'm so distracted. I have to really want to focus on the baby. You guys got anything for that? It's kind of like Red Bull, but stronger. Anything? And my back hurts.
Anything. Yeah. You don't want a wife with an opiate? Are you sure you don't want a wife with an opiate addiction? Some cool, some copper wire around the yard would look pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think my wife is suited for the opiate game. I don't think she can handle it. I don't think it's for her.
That's all right.
The Toradol, though, that was pretty cool. And then she's on, what's the thing they gave you for DVT? That's a not fun medicine.
Oh, blood thinner.
Yeah, but it's like a needle. It seems like the most painful needle on earth.
Can't say I've gotten it, but yeah, probably.
Yeah. And, we have a ghost paper towel dispenser that just randomly will just pump out a sheet.
Decides when you need one.
So just did it. Yeah, so not as exciting, not as cool as the drugs, but yeah, I was in the ER, I was ready. I told anesthesia, since I was closest to them, you need me, I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
I DJ'd. I handled the music as I do on this podcast.
Fuck yeah.
Stay tuned for our ending.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you and me saving lives, Sasha. What are you doing? What are you doing over there?
Nothing. Just being here. Good vibes. Saying goodbye to Larry and saying hello to Eileen.
All right. There you go.
So that's what I'm here for. Well, Mike, I know you haven't been able to watch too many sports, but I hope you've got some gambling still in your blood, still in your veins, and hopefully you haven't lost the luster for it. So we will wrap it all up here with Heat Check. Sarah, what do you got for the people?
I was going to take the OKC over the Spurs, but I feel like that's just me jinxing it because last time I did that, OKC lost. So I'm going to go with Aberg to win, whatever the pronunciation these days on it. Oberg. Top 5 at the Charles Schwab Challenge. Plus 215. He has the highest odds, I think, to win, which I don't know. I feel like he's been playing okay golf, but I looked at it and that's what I felt like, so that's what I went with.
All right, we'll trust you. The Charles Schwab Challenge, not even tournament, whatever, just a challenge is very fun.
It's a challenge. Yeah, it sounds very casual, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah, sounds like something that Barstool would do, putting on the Charles Schwab Challenge. Mm-hmm. Soccer never ends. So before the World Cup starts, there is one more soccer game in the Champions League, the final. Just as a true good North London boy like me, throw another shrimp on the Barbie. Fuck Arsenal, fuck them to death. PSG to win the UCL final plus 135. Also, it's not so fun because it's to win is within the 90 minutes. So if it goes to overtime, it doesn't count. Obviously, if you just take them to win the cup, whether they win in overtime or extra time, or if they win in penalties, I think that number is like minus 145. But I'm taking them to win in the 90 minutes plus 135. Fuck Arsenal, PSG to the moon. I've already put 4 units on it.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that's
I believe
serious.
in this. I believe in this heavily.
Well, guys, as you know, I just had a baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to take back my throne as and she's crying a little. Don't worry, it's a great bet, honey. I won't put too much on it.
I believe it now. Yeah.
I would like to reinstate myself as the preeminent WNBA expert for the Heating Up podcast.
Oh, here we
were
are.
hot on that last year.
Yeah, and we're back. Tomorrow night, prime time, 10:10 p.m. Sarah, you want to stay up for this?
No.
The Indiana Fever are visiting I believe it's Golden State Valkyrie, GS.
You are right.
Golden State.
Yes.
Of course. Who could forget? I've got them. I love them. minus 1.5 with
Fever?
Caitlin Clark. Of course. With CC, Caitlin Clark, to have 4 made threes. And that's plus 292. And my daughter was born on 5/25, so I'm going to somehow $25 bet this.
Is it plus 292?
Plus 294.
294.
Can't find any. Is there a boost for WNBA? It's got to be 3 legs. Sorry, I only got 2 for you.
That's all right. All right, so Sarah's taking Oberg top 5 at the Charles Schwab Challenge at plus 215. I am taking PSG to win the UCL final at plus 135, and Mike has the Fever minus 1.5 and Caitlin Clark 4+ threes at plus 294. The WNBA,
the W,
the W. I got to tell you, if the W's not on, we're not hanging out.
I was waiting for you to say that.
All I do, it's spring, that means good weather and the W.
Eat, sleep, W. That's me. So
God,
we hit
it's a
this bet,
great
I'll be
video.
in though. So I'm right on the cusp.
Let's
So-
see how hot. Let's see if I can get hot with the W.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I'm here
Get a
for
little
it.
money in the kitty.
Love it.
So as
Gonna
always,
need it.
thank you guys
Diapers
for
ain't
listening. Yeah. thank you, Mike and Sarah, despite all of the things going on in your life, for taking the time to get the word out to the people. We love you. We love Eileen. So thank you guys for listening. Like, share, subscribe, all the above. We will talk to you next week.
Over the globe, the break bread. I'm in Boeing Jet, Slow Express. Out the country, but the blueberries still connect. On the low, but the yacht got a triple deck. But when you young, what you expect? Yep. Grand opening, grand closing. Grab your manhole, crack the can open again. Who you gonna find over the him with no pen? Just draw off inspiration. Who you gonna see you can't replace him with cheap imitations from these generations? Encore, do you want more?